So today's lesson is on the Pranamaya Kosha. As you know, the first kosha of your body that we talked about last week was your Anamaya. And Ana actually means food, and Maya means made up of. And so your first kosha, what you're discovering about how you're changing your eating habits is that you're made up of food. And what you want is to be able to get the maximum benefit from whatever food it is that's making up your physical body. So Pranamaya, you've heard of pranayama, I'm sure many times when you've taken yoga classes, but prana is actually your breath. When it translates directly, it's that life force. So this is your made up of that energy or that life force. That's what Pranamaya Kosha means. So I don't want you to discount this one. Next week's kosha is going to be a little more difficult for us. It's that emotional body. We're going to have a lot of internal kind of reflection and introspection kind of going on. But today I want you to really focus on giving just as much importance to the Pranamaya Kosha. You think about how food is so very important and how we deal with emotions as well. But right embedded in between the two of those is the second one, and that's your Pranamaya. I want you to just do an experiment when you're finished with this. I want you to do one set of sun salutations. Your mountain pose, forward fold, or mountain pose, going to upward salute, forward fold. Do all those motions that you know, the whole thing, plank, down dog, finish it out. And don't think about the breath, just do it. Just do it. Don't think about inhale and exhale. And then do it the second time. And go back to how you know to do it. You inhale with the arms up. You exhale to the forward fold. You exhale to down dog. See the difference in what your sun sal feels like. That in itself is a perfect example of the power of prana. So I want to review one thing that I've already taught you about prana, which was your alternate nostril breathing. And then we're going to go into a second kind of breathing that I want you just to really avail yourself to and just try it when you wake up in the morning, when you have times of stress, before you work out, and just see the difference that it can make. So I need you to pay really close attention. Sometimes I'll talk, sometimes I won't. I may just count with my fingers so that I can actually do the breath with you. But this second sheath is critical. So as we're trying to eat right, we're doing all the stuff for the physical body. If we don't harness the prana, harness the energy source, the next three cannot be reached. So it's like this is our gateway into getting to that emotional source, the wisdom, and then eventually the bliss. All right, so let's review alternate nostril breathing that we talked about a few weeks ago. So remember I talked about the size of your fingers, and my fingers are pretty long, so I typically will do my thumb and my pinky. Some of you may need to do your ring finger. Again, it's just gonna be whatever's more comfortable for you. But we always put these, let's use our right hand, these two fingers, index and middle finger in the forehead, or on the forehead. The thumb goes on the right nostril, and then I use my pinky on the left, so I typically will put all three fingers up. And remember, we inhale the breath on one side, and then it's going to actually pass through us, and we exhale on the other. Then we inhale, and then it passes through. And so you're closing one nostril at a time just to get the breath in a nice rhythm. All right? So here we go. Let's plug the left side with either your pinky or your ring finger. So the thumb is open. Sit up nice and tall. You can close your eyes. It's usually the easier way. You just listen to my voice. So the right side of your nostril is open. Here we go. Inhale. Close that nostril with your thumb. Lift the pinky. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close that nostril. Lift the thumb. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Open the left. Exhale. Inhale to the left. Close the left. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale right. Close the right, open the left, exhale. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left, open the right, exhale. Left. Inhale. Right. Inhale. Left. Inhale. Right. Couple more rounds. Inhale. Left. Inhale. Right. Exhale. Remove your hand. Keep your eyes closed. You probably feel, I know I do, almost that euphoric kind of sense, like little tingly things happening up in your head. And we only did, I wasn't keeping track, but maybe 15 rounds of that. So open up your eyes. That's your alternate nostril breathing. And what you notice was when you train your body for that one, by the time you're closing one side and opening the other, that breath is hovering right there at the top, so we're holding it in, which is going to help prepare us for this other kind of breath that I want to teach you, the box breath. We're going to start the box breath with a 4 count. And the idea is we inhale 4 counts, we hold 4 counts, we exhale 4 counts. And if you really want to experience balance on your physical body, to get that mind, body, spirit harmony happening, box breath is an incredible way to do it. Alternate nostril breathing, that really is about clearing your mind. That's about getting all the cobwebs, all the distractions, the stress, the whatever. That's getting that stuff out. But box breathing, it truly resets your internal clock, your internal rhythm in a very rhythmic way. So we're going to start off with 4, then we're going to increase to 5. And it doesn't really matter how many seconds you do or how many counts. What matters is that it's always the same. Even if you exhale 3, you hold 3, or inhale 3, you hold 3, you exhale 3. You inhale 10, you hold 10. You exhale 10. So it's going to make a nice rhythm. And so this time I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to count on my fingers. So you just keep watch of what we're doing, and when I'm breathing in and counting, that's how much you're breathing in. And remember, we control the breath. That's the biggest control piece you've got in your physical body. Don't inhale it all in the first second. Slowly begin. Think about your belly. Belly, ribs, chest. And then when you exhale, you're releasing it. Chest, ribs, belly. All right, so here we go. Sit up nice and tall. And remember, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to use my fingers, and you're going to follow along and keep the count that way. All right, here we go. We inhale first. Sit up nice and tall from the belly. Here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. We're going to increase to 5. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And release. You should feel something churning all through in here. The alternate nostril breathing, it gives you that real heady kind of experience. Almost like you've been in a hot yoga class and the head's been down and you lift it. It's that sense of the tingles and the sensations inside the head. This should make you feel like something in here is moving. What that is doing is you are actually giving oxygen to your digestive fibers. I know I talk a lot about the core, I talk a lot about digestion. You're giving oxygen to your digestive fibers. You want to really ramp this practice up. Get yourself into malasana. Sit in that yogi squat. Maybe you sit on a block or on a pillow because you will stay there for a little bit, and then you just breathe in that box breathing. You breathe in 4, you hold, you exhale 4. And while your body is in yogi squat, which is a powerful pose for all that stuff right here in that solar plexus area, the digestion, when you're breathing the balanced breath, things will happen. The whole point of this step, this piece of this Ayurvedic journey is you've had enough knowledge in the first 6 weeks of us together. It was about nutrition and just making some regular schedule-like changes in your life. But this dive deeper into the koshas is really your journey into uniting all the body parts. Because for most of us, we have lived for decades just letting life kind of happen to us. We eat when we're hungry, we eat what tastes good, we eat what we think we like. Sometimes we eat when we're not hungry. We exercise when we start feeling like we probably need to, when we feel cruddy. But by diving into these 5 koshas, You are taking back control of all the body systems. So last week was your physical body, Pranamaya Kosha. You're made up of food. Let's make it the very best physical sheath that we can. This week is Pranamaya Kosha. Your prana is your life force, your energy. You work on harnessing the breath, and I promise you next week's journey into the emotional kosha is going to be a lot better, a lot easier. Have a great day.